What's good, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Mario Roberts Jr. In today's video, I'm about to be telling y'all the right way to read a book. Now check this out. The whole point of reading a book is to develop your mind. We're not trying to memorize a bunch of random information just for the sake of memorizing it. What you're trying to do is level up your mind so that after you read this book, if you used to think at this level, you now think at this level. Now with that being said, if you find a book that you're interested in and you want to read the whole thing front to back, then by all means go ahead and do that. What I recommend is you find a book that you like and go to the table of contents, right? Look through the table of contents and find something that you feel like you're interested in, right? It could be a couple chapters, it could be one chapter, whatever the case may be, and flip straight to that. Now, the most important thing is what I'm about to tell you next. So whether you just read certain chapters or if you read the whole thing front to back, it's certain things that you need to do to make sure that you develop in your mind and not just trying to memorize information. So what I do is I go through the book, and let's say I'm reading a certain chapter, I might go through and I might highlight certain things that I find interesting, right? Then after I do that, I'll go back and I'll read the things that I highlighted and I'll take notes on it. But the key from when I take notes is I'm not finna just write down exactly what the author said, because if I want to read exactly what they said, I can just read the book. What I'm finna do is I'm gonna write it in my own words. So a prime example is this. Now this book is called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. It's basically about being present in the moment, not thinking about the past or the future, but just being right here in the now, which is why it's called The Power of Now. Now one of the things I highlighted in this book is, so it says, the problems of the mind cannot be solved on the level of the mind. Once you have understood the basic dysfunction, there isn't really much else that you need to learn or understand. So like I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write that out in my own words. So what I might write out is, you can't solve all your mental health problems by thinking about them. Once you understand what's wrong, at some point you need to actually physically do something about it instead of constantly thinking about it all day. I might write something like that. So now that's my own understanding of the idea I just got out of this book. And that's the critical part of developing your mind. It's one thing to be able to repeat words that somebody said. It's another thing to be able to say it in your own words and teach it to somebody else in a way that makes sense to you. Right? Now the next part, once I write that down, which is I took what the book said and I write it in my own words, I'm going to write about what the book makes me think about, or what that quote from the book makes me think about. So when I just wrote that out, now I'm gonna write, okay, well, I've been struggling with XYZ. I've been thinking about this and I find myself overthinking about it over and over and over. I know I need to do this, but I haven't done it. What this book is telling me is thinking about it ain't gonna really do me no good. I don't know, I already figured out what the problem is. I already know I need to do whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. So I need to do that, right? Now that was a real quick example. Obviously I took just one quick quote, but the point is, like, you actually think about the stuff that you read and write about stuff kind of in your own words, and what does it make you think about versus just trying to memorize what the book said. And if you do that over time, you do that with so many books, podcasts, whatever else that you know, consuming. That's how you level up your thinking to where you used to think on this level. You look back a year later and now you're thinking on this level. So with that being said, if this video was helpful, smash that like button for your boy. I'm gonna drop another video right here for you to watch next. I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.